Good morning, sir. Are you Douglas Minshaw? This is set for 8:50. I believe Miss Hines is here at the court also working on criminal matters. Good morning, sir. Can you hear me? I think the only picture, when people are here on their phone, all they see is the small one. Once again, I get a nice view of a ceiling fan. Good morning. Are you Kendra Norton?
Yes.
Very good. Thank you. We're waiting for another gentleman to get his sound turned on. He's working on it. Good morning, sir. Are you Douglas? No, not there yet.
Hello.
Good morning, sir. Are you Douglas Minshaw?
Yes, I am.
Oh, very good. You're here, and now we've got sound. This is Judge Middleton. I'm over at the courthouse in Centerville. Also connected with us is Meg Bauer from Legal Aid. In your case, we'll start here in just a moment. The name of the case is Craig Tobin versus Douglas Minshaw and Christy Benton. Is Miss Benton with you?
No, she's at work. She couldn't get in, but I'll represent both of us.
Also present is Kendra Norton, who's on our next case. And let me advise both of you what your rights are as a tenant in a landlord-tenant proceeding.
Okay.
Mr. Minshaw, you are in a termination of tenancy case. Your landlord wants you to move. Miss Norton, you're in a mortgage foreclosure case, and they also want you to move. As defendants in that sort of case, you have the following legal rights. You have the right to obtain representation in this matter. If you cannot afford an attorney, a legal aid attorney may be available to help you. You have a right to a trial by a jury or by the court. If the action is for non-payment of rent, neither of these are, we would be taking a different course of action. If the plaintiff is agreeable, the Citizens Mediation Services, Inc. may be available as a possible source of case resolution. If both parties are agreeable to such mediation, the court can help set that up. If you reach an agreement with the plaintiff and a consent judgment is entered by the court, you would waive the rights listed above, but have the following additional rights. The judgment may not be enforced until 3 business days had passed. You could move to set aside the judgment within those 3 days. If you misunderstood what you consented to or what you were waiving, your motion to set aside this judgment would be set for a landlord-tenant hearing. However, if the judge does not find in your favor, the original judgment would stand. All right, I need attorney Lori Hines I'm gonna step here back and see if she's in the jury room on the criminal cases, so don't go away. Good morning, Deputy Tyler. Can you see Lori Hines from where you are? Well, we're ready to do her landlord tenant case. All right, thanks. Bye. If Mr. Haas comes in on the bank case, that would jump ahead. But right now, we're just sort of more of our hurry up and wait. But I've gotten pretty good at it. Oh, I'll wait. There's been some email exchanges about what different counties are doing, whether they're live, whether they're Zoom, whether legal aid is there. Different counties have different, as you know, Kalamazoo's got quite an expansive one. One of the judges from Livingston County was inquiring as to what was going on. I understand you got to be two places at once. I've done the advice of rights.
All right.
And Mr. Minshall is here. Christy Benton is not. Mr. Minshall, attorney Lori Hines is here. She's trying to be three places at once. I should just let everybody know, I don't feel it's a conflict. I know Mr. Tobin, and I went to school with his brother, and I ran into his other brother who works at Home Depot. And he said, hey, we're going to be doing some termination of tenancy cases. So I knew these were coming, but I didn't know really anything about it. But I suppose I should disclose that. I don't feel the need to disqualify myself. Mr. Minshall, does that make you uncomfortable that Mr. Tobin's brother told me he was going to be filing this case?
No.
All right. They want you to move. What's your position?
My position is that I tried to talk, because I've been here for 5 years, and it was over, it had broke my back. I worked for Craig and Marcus Walton, and so I got behind, and we didn't communicate. So, but I have the money to pay it up. He's mad at me. So, but.
Well, at this point, he's not asking for money. He's asking for the property back.
Right.
And this is on Hooker Avenue.
Yeah.
The law requires that I continue this for at least 7 days. Lori, I'm at the judicial conference next Friday. So our next available date is Monday, the 28th at 2:20.
Let me look here, Your Honor. $28th of
August.
August already.
Yes, scary, isn't it?
Yeah, that'll work. I've got somebody coming in, but I can move her. It's just an office conference. So.
All right, Mr. Minshall, I'm continuing this matter. I'm not going to do a default as to Miss Benton because you're here. They're not at this point asking you for money. They're asking you to move. They filed a notice to quit back on June 1st. Now we're all the way out to August 28th. You can certainly discuss it. If you give him a big pile of money, maybe he'd agree to let you stay. But if they get what they asked for on August 28th, you're going to have until September 7th to move. You'd have 10 days from August 28th to move. So you can discuss it. Maybe he'll take money. I don't know, but maybe you're right. Maybe he's mad at you, and maybe he just wants to get his property back and start over.
Okay, it's something I'll put it.
It's easier to keep a good tenant in than move one out. Now you can't represent Miss Benton. If she isn't here next time, she's subject to default.
Okay.
But I'm not going to default her at this point. But The matter is continued for 10 days to August 28th at 2:20.
Okay.
All right, good luck, sir.
Thank you. Yep. Bye.
All right, Laura, you can go take care of your other
2:20,
matter.
is that right?
Yes.
Sorry, I
You're
had this
fine.
in my file and.
All right,
28th,
good
you
morning,
said-
Joe.
Morning, Doug.
You'll get a new notice.
Okay.
And
All right, thank you.
Meg Bauer is here from Legal Aid. I did give you the information to contact Legal Aid if you wish to discuss this with them. But I don't know that there's any defense here. They simply want you to move.
I'm happy to speak with him if he's interested.
Do you wish to speak to them at this point, Mr. Minshall, or just apparently not? All right, I've got Kendra Norton and Joe. Mr. Minshall, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Good afternoon. Is Miss Benton there with you?
No, she's on the phone at work.
Well, I'll give her a minute.
Okay.
Put a capital. Just bear with me, Mr. Benda. We'll take care of this case. If Mr. Zaraza doesn't show up, I'm gonna dismiss it.
That's fine.
It is 2:20. This is file 231000 LT. Craig Tobin versus Douglas Minshall and Cindy Benton and any other occupants at 919 South Booker Avenue. Lori Hines, here's Miss Benton now, is here on behalf of Mr. Tobin. She's represented him for some time. I think he lives in Texas. He wants his house back. A notice to quit was served quite some time ago. Mr. Minshall and Miss Benton indicated that they wish to move.
No, we didn't say we wish to move. We asked if we could pay the rent out because we have the money to pay it, and I tried to contact him.
Yeah, no, he doesn't want you to pay the rent. He wants you to move. So they filed this as a termination of tenancy action. You indicated last time you've been there for 5 years.
Yeah.
Now, I suppose if you showed up with 100% of the rent, he might reconsider that. You can discuss that.
Yes,
But they
I
filed
have
a notice to quit on May 31st or June 1st. Ms. Hines, do you have any position on that? Lori, you're on mute.
Mr. Tobin's position is that he wants them out, so he gave him the notice to quit, so he wants the property back. I think, the problem with Craig is if you don't pay your rent on time, it's just a matter of, I need you out. I need people in there paying rent on a monthly basis.
Yeah, I know that we have the full amount. We can give it to him. I've tried to tell him that I do have that money.
Well, I want to, you wish to, maybe he'd rather take a bird in the hand, but maybe not. Then he's got to sue you for money as opposed, and I say this a lot, it's easier to keep a good tenant in there to move one out and another one in. Miss Benton, can you hear everything that's being said?
Yes, Your Honor.
Where are you?
2, 1.
Miss Benton, where are you?
I think I'm on here.
No, but you're at work right now?
Yes, Your Honor, I am.
Well, you heard this discussion. Mr. Tobin wants you guys to move. It's not up to me or even to Miss Hines. You have 10 days from today, which is September 7th, to move, or you're subject to being evicted. I'm not ordering any money judgment at this point. He can elect, if he wishes, to accept the rent, but he doesn't have to.
Okay.
Now, so what's the total arrear? You say you have all the money. How much do you have?
24,
How much?
24.
2,400?
Yeah.
And then my assistant just gave me a note, Your Honor. It says the water has been shut off by the city.
No, the water's not shut off. Water's not shut off.
We
No,
were
nothing.
informed by our
And
client that the water.
that 24 probably isn't, it's probably more than that. We got
It's 700 per week. 700
June,
a
July,
month.
August, and September's rent plus court costs.
And the
So-
month,
Yeah,
Your Honor, you forgot
what?
May, month of May as well.
Oh, May.
we have 100. We
So-
had 150 on May. That was it. I got the I got what it is right here.
How much
And
is the monthly rent?
700.
Well, 2,400 isn't the entire amount.
I have monthly amount is 900. The rental charge is $900.
I have a piece of paper stating $700 plus the 150 we owing back.
All right, well, obviously, this ain't gonna work.
How
So
much,
you guys-
how much do you say the rental is? 700? Because
Yeah,
The
700.
rent is not, the rent, oh, well, I don't have the lease. The notice to quit says 900.
that's what I'm looking at, 900.
I don't think I have a copy of the actual lease,
I do not.
which I'm supposed to have. Regardless, so we got a fundamental dispute as to how much the rent is. And he paid a part of May. So $2,400, no matter what the rent is, isn't part of May, June, July, August, and September. So you have some money, but you don't have the
September.
entire amount.
September's not due till the 1st.
That's right.
That's
but
right.
But the date would be September 7th, date for the writ.
Yeah, I can have that too. Yeah, I can have that too. I can have all the rent catch up.
Well, he's not asking for that. And right now, we don't even agree on how much the rent is. He says it's 900, you say it's 700.
Yeah,
Even
have
if it
it.
was 700, Your Honor, it's still short.
700,
Yes.
700.
I mean, you can relay the information to Mr. Tobin.
If you go 150 from what we owe, Your Honor, from the May, and then 700, 700, 700, that's 21 plus the 150.
No. He's got June, July, August, September. That's 4 months.
Plus part of May.
Yes.
Plus the court costs and attorney fees are not calculated in there either. All right, you have 10 days to move or you're subject to being evicted. He doesn't have to evict you.
All right.
My suggestion, you might save that money to pay first month's rent and security deposit on your next place. There's no money judgment entered here, and a partial payment will not prevent the writ of eviction. But there is no payment because this is a termination of tenancy. All right, you can discuss it with him, but my suggestion is this relationship is broken down and you should be prepared to move.
Huh.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.